driving the all-new Porsche 992. This is a real absolute slim beast. It's funny to say a slim beast because the car feels so nimble behind the wheel, but it's now a lot bulkier than what it used to be. So it's got a bit more of a buttocks at the back, but it looks so sublime. It's gorgeous. But 0 to 100 in only 3.6 seconds. This is a Carrera 4S model, so it's 0.1 of a second quicker than the actual Carrera S, which is a rear-wheel drive, so all-wheel drive system. If this car had the Chronopack Sports option, which sits up here, that brings down the 0 to 100 to only 3.4 seconds. Yes, a Porsche, a standard Porsche 911 entry model car, close to the entry model being a Carrera 4S, can now do 0 to 100 in 3.4 seconds. That is 997.2 turbo speeds. And now you can actually hear the turbos whistle. So it's a bi-turbo 3-litre flat 6 with 450 horsepower, and these gear changes are absolutely smooth. You really can't feel them at all. There's no nudge or bump in the back. It's ultra smooth, and the steering is so tight. It's electronic, so you just turn it a little bit and you can change lanes quite easily. It's such a joy to drive. Like, it's an awesome everyday daily usable sports car, and at the same time it can be a weekend cruiser. So what more could you want? It's pretty fun. It's a fun little piece of gear. Visibility is excellent all around. You've got this panoramic roof here, which is a smaller sunroof, but it looks so panoramic because the rear boot lid is all glass as well. So you've got the glass sunroof, the glass rear boot lid, and only no more than about 30 centimeters of roof space, which is covered up. But other than that, there's heaps of light here in this cabin, and it's just so sumptuous. It's so comfy. It's a cross between a Bentley and, you could say, some sort of sport car, like pretty much like a McLaren in terms of all the gadgets that you get, and then a Bentley in terms of comfort. But it's so quick for a car of what it is, a Porsche Carrera S. It's just so quick. Let's hear those exhaust sounds. That's quick. That's very quick. And those gear shifts, the throttle blips, oh my god. You're gonna have a bit of fun with this thing. You've got to get used to the tight steering. It's electronic, but god, it's so tight. I love how planted this car is on the road. And you can hear the little bells and whistles from the turbo. So it's a bi-turbo, not a single turbo. So you could pretty much think, okay, but they've got a turbo model, and they still call it a turbo model with more horsepower, bigger turbos. But this car here, it is very different to a normal Carrera. It's a lot better than the 991.2 generation. Believe me, it is. It's still very nimble. It's still even quicker, and it's very comfy. And I can say, or dare I say, there's so much more cabin space in here. And now with the new design, there's hints of the old car. So we're talking about traditional Porsche 911 cars, the 993. If you look at the front headlights, you can see this little space, that gap. It's just remarkable that they brought that old design into the new era. And when you move inside the car, you can see that the new dash follows the old lines, the old traditional 911s from the old days, from the 70s. It looks very similar to those, but with all new multimedia, new functions, new gear, and basically a lot easier to use and a lot nicer to sit in. With Porsches of late, the front bonnet was ironed out, so it was very flat. Now they've brought back that old generational look with all the new creases. It's so sharp, the lines are static, they just stare at you. But when you go to the rear end, let me tell you, the buttresses, it looks absolutely sensational in person. It is so low, so fat, so wide. Believe me, everybody just stares at that rear end. It just fills up the whole lane. It's a remarkable car. The way they made this car drive, the way it sounds a lot better than the old cars. See, also as well is that it's got a piano finish to it, nice and bright and glossy, and a new gear stick. It's something very different. It looks like they've grabbed the key, slotted it into the center console, and voila, we got something that looks so different and awesome.